You've probably heard of it. Maybe you've even tried to live by it. It's the golden rule of personal finance, preached by experts for decades. The 50-30-20 rule. But what if I told you that this trusted advice is not just a little off, but fundamentally broken for the modern world? What if following it is actually holding you back from true financial freedom? For years, the formula has been drilled into us. It's a simple, elegant concept. Take your after-tax income and divide it. 50% is for your needs. This is the non-negotiable stuff. Your rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, and insurance. The absolute essentials for living. 30% is for your wants. This is the fun category. Dining out, hobbies, streaming subscriptions, vacations, the latest tech. Everything that makes life more enjoyable. And the final 20% is for your savings and investments. This is your future fund for retirement, debt repayment, and building wealth. It sounds simple, balanced, safe, a perfect one-size-fits-all solution. And for a time, it was a decent guideline. But the financial landscape has dramatically shifted. But here's the hard truth. For the vast majority of people today, this rule is a recipe for frustration, not financial success. It no longer reflects today's financial reality. Let's do a quick reality check. First, the 50% for needs. The single biggest expense for most people is housing. In major cities across the globe, it's not uncommon for rent alone to consume 40%, 50%, or even 60% of a person's take-home pay. If your housing costs that much, the 50% rule is broken before you've even bought a single grocery. Then there's inflation. The cost of everything, from gas to food to healthcare, is rising, and for many, it's rising much faster than their salaries. That 50% for needs is constantly under pressure, stretching thinner and thinner each year. And what about that 20% for savings? In an era of student loans, rising healthcare costs, and the need to save aggressively for a distant retirement, 20% often feels inadequate. For many, it barely scratches the surface of what's needed to build real, lasting wealth and achieve financial security. The math just doesn't add up. So if the old math is useless, how do we navigate this new territory? What actually works? The answer isn't a rigid percentage-based budget. It's a more intentional, flexible, and powerful strategy. A system designed for growth, not just maintenance. Let's build it together, step by step. The first and most critical shift in mindset is this. Flip the formula. You need to pay yourself first. The old model tells you to spend on needs and wants, and then save whatever is left over. The new model is the complete opposite. Before you pay your rent, before you buy groceries, before you spend a single dollar on anything else, you allocate money to your future. You pay your future self first. This isn't about saving 20% if you can. It's about deciding on an investment goal, whether it's 10%, 15%, or 25% of your income, and automating it. That money leaves your account and goes directly into your investment or savings vehicles the day you get paid. This single habit of consistent automated investing, even with a smaller percentage, will outperform years of perfect but inconsistent budgeting. It harnesses the power of compounding and makes wealth building your top priority, not an afterthought. Second, we need to move beyond the simplistic needs versus wants categories and build a true wealth allocation system. Your money has more jobs than just spending and saving. A robust system directs your capital into 3 core pillars. The first pillar is income growth. This is money you actively invest in yourself to increase your earning potential. Think online courses, professional certifications, starting a side business, or attending networking events. This is the engine of your financial life. The second pillar is investments. This is your long-term wealth-building machine. This is where the money you pay yourself first goes, into stocks, index funds, real estate, or other assets that grow over time. This is how your money starts working for you. And the third pillar is protection. This is your financial defense. It includes your emergency fund, typically 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses, and the right kinds of insurance. This pillar ensures that an unexpected event, like a job loss or medical issue, doesn't derail your entire financial plan. This leads us to our third principle: focus on cash flow, not just percentages. A budget based on percentages treats your income as a fixed pie that you can only slice up differently. True wealth isn't built by endlessly optimizing how you slice a small pie. It's built by increasing the size of the pie itself. This means focusing on increasing your total cash flow, your salary, your business revenue, your side income, and then consciously directing that new cash flow into your wealth allocation system. Got a raise? Automate the difference to your investment pillar. Made an extra $500 from a side project? Direct it to your income growth pillar to learn a new skill. This dynamic approach creates a powerful upward spiral. Fourth, and this is crucial, adapt to your season of life. A 25-year-old teacher just starting out, a 40-year-old entrepreneur scaling a business, and a 65-year-old preparing for retirement have completely different financial realities. A one-size-fits-all rule is absurd. The teacher might focus heavily on building their protection pillar first. The entrepreneur might pour almost everything into the income growth pillar to scale their company. The retiree will prioritize the protection pillar above all else, focusing on preserving capital. Your strategy must be fluid. Different seasons demand different strategies. So, how do you put this all into practice? Here's a quick implementation playbook. First, open separate accounts for your pillars: a high-yield savings for protection, a brokerage account for investments. Second, automate everything. Set up recurring transfers for pay yourself first and contributions to your other pillars. Third, schedule a quarterly review. Check in on your system, see what's working, and adjust your allocations based on your income and your current season of life. Let's recap. The old way is a rigid, percentage-based budget that often fails in the modern economy. The new way is a flexible, growth-oriented system. You pay yourself first. You build a wealth allocation system with pillars for growth, investments, and protection. You focus on increasing cash flow, not just slicing a fixed pie. And you adapt your strategy to your season of life. The real goal isn't perfect balance, it's consistent, meaningful progress. The 50-30-20 rule was a starting point, a map for a world that no longer exists. But financial freedom in today's world requires strategy, flexibility, and a growth mindset. You don't need a better budget, you need a better system. Now I want to hear from you. Which approach are you using right now? A fixed budget like 50-30-20 or a more flexible wealth system? Let me know in the comments below. And for those of you creating your own content, a great thumbnail is key. Here's a quick guide to the high conversion layout used for this video. Disclaimer: the information contained in this video is for educational purposes only. First, the layout. Use a black to deep gold gradient background. Center your photo in a circular frame with a double white and gold ring, and add a subtle glow behind it for depth. For the text, use a clean, bold font like Montserrat. At the top, in small gold letters, "The Truth About Money." In the middle, large and white, 50-30-20 rule. And below that, very large and gold, "Is outdated." Add a visual cue like a strike-through on 50-30-20 to emphasize the point. This combination of premium colors and clear messaging helps grab attention and communicate your video's value instantly. Follow and subscribe for more money mindset and math.